Okay, this is gonna be a video for the 2019 competition and recital makeup. I know parents get a little concerned about makeup on their younger dancers. When dancers are on stage, the lights are super bright, and so they get washed out. So the makeup is just to enhance their features so that they don't get washed out on stage. So it might look like a lot right now, but when they're on stage, it's not. Performance makeup should include a foundation, which should be about a shade darker than what their skin tone is. All of the companies have their team eyeshadow palette. You should darken their eyebrows a little bit. I like to use a pencil, but you can totally use a powder and an angled brush. Some eyeliner, mascara, a nice bright blush, company lipstick, which is the MAC Russian Red, a set of false eyelashes. And I'll show you how to apply those, cut them, and apply them. And then this is the lash glue that I also like to use. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna start off with is doing her foundation. So I'm just gonna use the back of my hand, take my sponge, and start blending out. Make sure that you take it out to the ears and down the neck. The whole purpose, even for younger dancers, is just to add a nice base to each. Okay, once you're done with her foundation, you'll take the palette. You start with number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And take the base color, that's this like bone color, and you do it all over her eyelid, all the way up to her eyebrow. This is one that you'll go back and add later too, if you need to add to. If it's not showing up enough, you can go back and add more. This number 2 color, it's the lid color. I'm gonna just continue with the sponge. I'm gonna do the other side of the sponge though, and just take it and then close their eye and just go take that color and put that right on their lid. Then I'm gonna take just like a fluffier brush, makeup brush, and I'm gonna go into this crease color, the crease, and you make a nice, kind of like a number 7. So you go into the crease and then this down to the eyelid. You'll want to keep adding to the layers until it's pretty dark, so it's dark enough to see. This lastly, I'm going to just take the liner color. That's supposed to be the eyeliner, but I'm actually going to use that with the same brush and add that into the crease just to deepen it a little bit more, to make it a little bit darker. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in with the sponge, because now you kind of have lost the bone color, the highlight color. So I'm just gonna go back in with the sponge and really highlight that inner eye and the top of the brow bone. This is just a brown eyeliner, and you're just gonna make a nice line as close as you can to the lash line. If you have black, I would use black. I just have a brown pencil for right now. You don't have to do a wing liner or anything. You're just doing a line, a nice line right on that lash line. Make it nice and dark, okay? So pretty easy. I like to just take my brow pencil, and just you darken their eyebrows just a little bit. If you have a dancer who has very fair eyebrows, you really need to focus on just filling in her eyebrows just a little bit. And if you don't have a pencil, like an eyebrow pencil or anything like that, you can just take an angled brush and that brown powder, and you can put that powder in their brows. Mascara. One tip that I can give you with younger dancers is practicing putting on their mascara with just your finger and just having them blink, and you kind of just practice that motion, have them do it on your finger before you actually put mascara on. Okay, now that her mascara is all done, we're gonna take our eyelashes. All eyelashes come extra long, so I'm gonna take the eyelash off of the case, and what you do is you just take it and measure it. So I'm gonna take a good chunk off the end. You just take some scissors and you just trim it off. I like to use a lash glue that is waterproof, and that also has like a brush on it, and it's not something that you squeeze. So if you do get a glue that you squeeze, just make sure you go really slow. Or a great idea is to take the lash tray and squirt a little bit of lash glue in there, and then you just take the tip of the applicator and spread it on the lash line, and you're not actually squirting anything out of it. So once the glue is on the lash strip, you gotta let it dry for a second. It's really hard to just automatically go on and put it on. You want it to dry really well before you actually do it. I am actually, if you can see what I'm doing, I'm bending it a little bit, and that'll help make it a little bit more flexible so it's more comfortable for the dancer to wear. But the main thing that you want to focus on is making sure that the lash fits their eyelash and that the glue is tacky before you actually put it on, because if it's wet, it won't stick. You need it to be a little bit tacky before it goes. So we're just gonna let it sit for a second, and then we can apply it. So just have them close their eye, and you just want to get it as close to their lash line possible. And it helps if you angle the eyelashes upwards and not necessarily downwards. Okay, open up. Once they're open, adjust where it needs to be adjusted, or ask them if it's poking them anywhere weird. Does that feel okay? Okay, and then you'll do the same thing for the other eye. Once their eyelash is on, you're gonna take your mascara again and just kind of push their lashes together with the false lashes. So pretty easy. It makes them just blend a little bit better together. Now that the lashes are on, I'm gonna take that same eyeliner pencil from the middle of their eye all the way out to that corner on both eyes. Okay, once their that bottom line eyeliner is on, you're gonna take some more mascara and do some bottom mascara. Again, you really want waterproof mascara, especially for the bottom lashes. Your blush, a nice pink blush. So one finger right here, and then 2 fingers from the ear. That's where you want your blush to go. And then you just take it up and back. Have them give you a little smile so you can get right on top of that cheek, right where that blush should naturally go. And then we're gonna take our Russian red lipstick . there we go. So that is the makeup look for 2019. So yeah, pretty easy. Let us know if you have any questions, but that should be kind of the final look with a nice low bun, and you guys should be good to go.